Yeah, we'll do that here. No? All right, guys. How many people it's working for just fine? Show of hands. You look like it. Good. Standard problems that we're seeing are pushing too much. Meaning we'll get the hook up in it, but we think the turnover is coming from the drive. We think that it's me going this direction, but obviously it can't because I'm working against two strong limbs that can keep them up. So again, it has to be, let's turn butt to these guys because they requested it for some reason. Don't ask me why. I thought that was weird. So we get in here. Again, I can't say enough. When I'm getting the hook up in, it might help even more if you think the hand is on top, the palm is out. So I've got cutting bone across the ear. Pull everything in, make him look at me, and then roll it towards me even more to look. There shouldn't be me advancing any chest on him. You see that? So again, take a look at this. It's not me going pull in and you see me rising up into it. That's not what we should be doing. I shouldn't be all the way down on my knees like this for one thing. I'm just trying to show you the work's being done here. I can make it happen just by virtue of what that grip is. That makes sense? All right, the other thing that we're seeing sometimes happening as well when we get the turnover is, this is not a good mistake to make, people, but I'm going to demonstrate it. When we get it turned over, we see this turnover, we got some people having this happen, and you go, wait a minute, how did that happen? And I have to say to you, I don't know. I know you did. I was just making fun of you. With love, and hilarity. So again, we're pulling in, what's happening, you get to start turnover. As soon as you get it, you want to get your base back. If you sink your hips back, you'll be okay. I think you get the turnover, and then you start getting excited and lean into it, and then we wind up with all this stuff, right? So, let's do a little less of that. So when you get them over there, go, oh, they're going down, I'm not going to lay over on them. So we got to make sure we're maintaining. If you feel yourself starting getting tipped, just rolling back, just lay your hips down. That'll stop your momentum. That makes sense? All right. So we've got that. You've run to that reverse lever choke if you want to, or you can run that to straight ground and pound if you want to. If you're having a problem finishing, here sometimes we know it's your hip's not going on top of this arm. You're not sprawling through this arm. And or, go ahead and lay on your side, I have to keep cranking you down. Or he posts his hand on the mat. You see this? With this up, he's able to keep, by posting this way, he can keep some pressure off the bicep and everything while close across. I'm trying to squeeze in here, it's not going to do me any good, even if I put my hips on top of that. Basically, the radius and ulna are acting as a nice little solid kind of post to stop this thing out. It's good engineering and to finish this out though, what I'm going to do is I keep this grip maintained, and you wag that back and forth like a pit bull grab a human being, or hopefully not. A cat. You haven't seen one grab a cat? Yeah. You have, right? You know what I'm talking about. You got to hang on, you got to shake that thing. So, from this view back here, I'm going to shake my thing. So I'm right here. That takes out that grip. I don't try and reach around and move that out of the way. You shake that thing back and forth, and that will take this post. It's like it's structural integrity. If you're posting your front porch, you're pushing that thing over. So that should cure some of that. So we already know, you pull in, make them look, don't drive into them, don't get overexcited and over-rotate. You got to get your hips on top of that if someone's posting out there. Run that thing back and forth. Or another solution. We get all the way down here and we realize, hey, I'm still not finishing this out. It's still okay. Why? Because you're in a top position game. But what you can do at that point is you can release that grip, keep your chest on top of that arm, and just spin this whole thing out to the other side. Right? Now, bring my grab with me, everybody over here, and get run across the back, We've released to run to the other side. Hip side hand, closest to the hip, is coming underneath his elbow. Head side hand is going to hook up on his wrist. So here, this, so here, grab my own wrist. Got it? And then since I was on this side and I spun to this side, I'm going to spin one more time. Finish off that shoulder lock back on this side. The reason we're doing all this spinning, so again, it's like on that choke, we don't want to get involved with our muscles doing the work. We want our entire body to be working for us. So this wasn't working out for us, so we released, took the spin directly into this. And we know if we just walk it around, or start pulling on this thing, Dan's got to grab this thing nice and tight and not let it go. But by putting the entire body weight and spinning through it, this allows me to get to a nice grip position. Got it? So what I want you to do is go back, work your chain. If you're still having a problem with that first choke, see some of the things we just talked about, the diagnostics, fix it for you. If you weren't having a problem with that, add on this next piece, all right? Let's try that.
All right.